grown-up Alexander.
Should we save a plate for Dad?
And
I
Rosella.
brought him food earlier. He refused to eat. He's too preoccupied with this next big adventure he's cooking up in his head.
You know, that's just like Dad. Once adventure is on his mind, he can't focus on anything else.
He's never lost his drive. You have to give him that.
Well, I've never regretted retiring my questing boots. It allowed me to devote my full attention to raising my daughter.
Oh.
Isn't that right, my little scuttlebug?
What?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come now, Alexander. We were raised going on adventures and we turned out just fine. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, look at Gart. He's been questing since he could crawl. And
Have
shaping
you?
up to be quite the handsome prince, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for saying so, Mother.
Oh, I do hope you decide to take Gwendolyn on her own adventure soon. She's got it in her blood. You can't keep her safe forever.
I guess it makes
She
sense.
can go out questing for danger when she's older. We like to do things a little differently in the Green Isles.
You can say that again.
Ass
Not
backwards.
enough
That place is
addendums
weird.
and far too few decrees. Pardon the interruption, milady. I know something.
I see. Thank you. Gart, the chambermaid found this crumbled up in your waste bin. I am assuming it fell.
Yes, thank the shining stars they found it. I was looking all over for that. It must have blown right off my desk. Give it here. I'll deliver it right after supper.
No need. I'll deliver it myself in the morning.
Gart, I told you to keep the windows closed in your room. It's so breezy in there.
Rosie.
Can you please pass the peas?
Nice spread. Looks like Alexander was cutting
Gart,
the
did you
piece
not
with a
hear
knife.
Gwendolyn?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was a nint mouse squeaking in the courtyard. What did you say?
I asked you to please pass
Gart? Please pass the peas to your cousin.
The little highness can reach them herself. I'm not here to serve her.
You would be honored to serve.
Children, that's enough.
She know her own spells?
There
What
you
was
go, dear.
going on there?
Or was that so hard? Now, can we just finish up dinner in peace? Grandpa would like to speak with everyone after dinner.
Ugh, I hate the smell of that lavender. When I'm king, we will never serve those abominations again.
Oh, do tell us, Gart. What qualities do you possess that would make for a good king?
Well, for one, I've been raised in this castle and trained to properly take over the kingdom. Unlike some other children who have only had adventures in their imaginations.
Boys, I don't like where this conversation is going. Daventry is our home, Alexander. You chose to run away with the princess and rule over her kingdom. Who else besides
really
Gart
hot,
would
sis.
make a good king?
I don't know. I hear Kyle has some big ideas.
Kyle? Really? Uncle, you're acting like a buffoon.
Well, if this is how children raised by royalty treat their elders, then I'm proud that Gwendolyn and I grew up outside these castle walls.
Damn
What?
right.
So now your family is too good for Daventry. It would be an honor for me to be king. But for you,
man.
it's just a
The Green
burden.
Isles and
Knock it
Daventry
off,
gonna go to
Gart.
war?
No! You're just a little
I'd play that
girl.
game.
Nothing more than a dreamer. If you didn't encourage Grandfather's ramblings, he might actually notice that I am the only man for the job.
Stand down, Gart.
Sit down. You're embarrassing the family.
You will never be half the king Grandpa is. And he would never, ever leave the kingdom to such a spoiled, thoughtless child. I may be a little girl, but you're the one that needs to grow up.
Table's on fire. There we go.
Distress.
Thanks, Larry Jr.
I think it would be best to cool off in your rooms. Everybody. No one is allowed to see Grandpa until you can all get along.
Control your kid, Rosie. Man, is that the combination for the thing in this quest? I don't understand. 4, 8,
Grandpa?
6, 7, 7.
Can I come in?
Why do I feel like that number is
Gwendolyn,
specific?
You've disobeyed your grandma by sneaking in here. I was told everyone was sentenced to their chambers. Do you know what that means?
That I should go back to my room, take this time to reflect in my journal.
No. It means you should pull up a chair, and I can finish this story without any more interruptions.
I think I crossed a line tonight.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Good thing this story is all about crossing lines.
We need a line crosser ruling Daventry, Gwen. Good girl. What is this? Besides something you probably wouldn't want to fall on. Deal with the ice people. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
You'll find this puzzle is easier without all that extra weight, Mr. Majesty.
That looks like a proper slide puzzle, in which case I'm very upset. What's going on here? Oh, I can just take puzzle pieces? Okay. Do it. Sure. I don't know. Why not? I know where I'll put this one. Ba-da-da. Do like the exact same thing, but on this side. All right. Two up this way. No indication. Look at that. Beautiful. What?
I hate to say it, but this is so much easier alone.
Yeah, Alexander sucks. We'll see about turning Manny back into a evil wizard, and we'll do the right thing and give Alexander back to him. Gwydion, I mean, Douchington? I don't...
Oh, don't pay those statues any mind. They're just
Oh.
all previous adventurers who are not nearly as clever as you.
That's not that dark. It's weird.
Rude?
I don't know what they said. Maybe you'll never survive or figure this out.
Don't worry, Mr. Majesty. He'll learn his lesson. Such a shame how parents treat their kids these days.
Wait, whose side are you on? Do I need to get it? That? Way is clear. Sweet. The hell are we picking up? Okay. Go this way. This door seems to be blocked altogether. Are we assembling these things on here? The silver monkey? Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Kids never put that head on straight, you know? Oh, it's just 2 pieces. Oh, that's fine. Okay, whatever.
I wish I could just snap and bring you to the end
So
of the
that
labyrinth,
voice
but
actor,
alas,
the
I lack
baddie
opposable
from Sam and
boundaries.
Max.
I'm afraid you'll just have to solve this on your own. I don't mean to salt a wound, but are you even sure that he's your son? It's not like you're cut from the same cloth. How do you know this Alexander is not an imposter?
That's a fair point, actually. Wait, weren't we already here? Got taking a leak again.
I almost wished I had Alexander's fire to solve this one. But
Ah,
I would get through it without any dark magic.
it is dark magic. Yeah, it was easier. This one definitely needs to be the opening piece. This back up all the way at the top. Now this can slide over to the left. See, Alex, we don't need magic in this family except in King's Quest V when I'll use it to save my entire family against... Anyway. It hasn't happened yet, right? He hasn't met Cassima.
No magic needed to solve this.
Oh, we're gonna feel like such a hypocrite, though, when that happens.
But how did you resolve your fight? I need some tips to get Gart to be nicer to me.
Are you sure something else isn't bothering him? Have you tried asking him? Or are you assuming it has to do with you?
Well, he's cordial to everyone else.
I might dig a little deeper into that.
My guess is he's just upset being named Gart. Okay. Is this that puzzle game that we beat Manny at?
Okay, this one might be a little easier with 2 people.
Bad time for my computer to let me know it has an update ready. Not right now. Use magic. Alright. This the bottom floor? Guess there were
This
multiple
is
ways
great
to do
and all,
that.
but
I don't know.
are you sure Gart shouldn't be listening to this?
It
He's the
worked
one who
out.
started it all. He needs to apologize.
It's not always about who's right and who started it.
Nothing would get solved that way.
Have you
Egos,
tried
pride,
approaching Gart
get in the
calmly?
way.
You might be surprised what you find.
It might be like, your dad's name wants to be called
Welcome to the
Caduceus.
riddle room.
I'm
This
taking
is
you
my
seriously.
favorite puzzle. Probably because I helped design it.
Great.
What am I? I have a head but no arms to flail. I have no legs, yet I have a tail.
What? Say it again?
Did you need the riddle again?
I have a head.
I have a head but no arms to flail. I have no legs, yet I have a tail. What am I?
Probably in need of some sort of surgery. I don't know. Are there options here on these tables? Oh. Loaf of bread. Coin has a head and a tail and no arms. Otherwise, I would have been run through by some spikes.
You are correct. But it won't be that
Very
easy.
King's Quest 2.
I've got another riddle.
I already have my
for
queen,
you
though.
Here.
Proceed.
What am I? Every morning a noggin I shed, and every evening I regain my head.
Again, sounds like you're in need of some surgery. Pillow, head on the pillow. Shed.
Still need more time?
Noggin.
It's not like your family is waiting or
Does that
anything.
sound mean that we got it right? Is that the idea? Every morning that someone gets up, head off the pillow. There we go.
2 down, but we're just getting started. A word back here, please.
Yeah, I figured.
it.
What
Go
am
for
I? I come in different colors. I come in different shapes. Some parts of me are round, some parts of me are straight. Our picture can be clear, but we love to obfuscate.
I'm sure it'll be obvious when I look at these. You know, for a guy that loves puzzles, Graham doesn't seem super stoked to be doing this one. Jigsaw puzzles come in different shapes.
Grandpa, do you think I'm ready for my first adventure?
Of course, dear. But not without your father's permission, of course.
Good luck with that. Good thing I can't lose. Huh? Sphinx? Not gonna be able to fit through these eventually.
Bravissimo. But the show is hardly over.
Let me have it.
What am I? I'm fit for a king and
Bread?
taste very sweet. Thick or thin,
Pie?
served for breakfast.
Oh.
Graham's favorite treat.
Pancakes. Chocolate chip pancakes. There's a pie over there. It's a pan. Oh, and there was a cake. I got there in my own
I
time.
only needed to carry one
Oh,
item at a time.
jeez.
So I put one back.
Come on, Graham. Cake. Cake pan.
You look like you could use a hint. Too bad we shut down the tip line.
It's funny. Thing was a gold mine before the internet. Man, imagine how much money Codename Iceman alone would have made for Sierra. What if Jim Walls was like, no, it's too hard. People are going to hate this game. Doesn't make sense. Then Jim Walls
One final riddle, if you would.
or
what
Ken
am I?
Williams is like,
I'm higher than the shining stars.
Anyway,
and
money.
greater than the land or sea. What's the one thing that's worth breaking the bonds of family?
One thing that's worth breaking the bonds of family. The crown for
You know, your
Daventry?
cape really isn't that illustrious. I don't know why that little peddler keeps ranting about it.
Who? Huh. What if the answer... Trick question? Nothing is worth.
I have to admit I'm
That's pretty
surprised you
good.
got that one right. You should really practice what that riddle teaches.
Perhaps the streets was right. I needed to rethink this puzzle of parenting.
Excellent work.
Better get a
Mr.
refund for this
Majesty.
hotel,
You
that's
are
all I
an
have to say.
Wonderful. Someone had removed all the pieces from the board. I'd have to puzzle out the path. Lucky for me, it appeared all the pieces were already set in their proper rotation. A pile of old Cosmolotion bottles have been tossed out with some familiar junk.
Pay no attention to that. Those are just more decorative props.
The magic portrait.
Wait, what?
What was that doing here? These
I mean, has anyone ever tried just opening the door? Oh. So I'm looking.
You're just a few steps away from your family now. I wouldn't expect anything less from the hero of Daventry.
But it's still the right. There we go.
Congratulations, Graham. You have won the labyrinth. You may now claim your prizes inside.
Rosella!
It's like our-
Berenice!
Huh.
Team Sovereign assemble!
It's like chapter 2 a little bit.
You can come out now! I'm not a fan of abstract art.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm pretty sure I could sculpt that. Niece? I hope I made it in time. Rosella?
You get
Berenice?
niece from
Where
that.
are you?
Jump. Alright. Also looks like the bridge when you're coming down from the place in the clouds where the little goblin would rob you. Or Dorf or whatever he was. Yeah. Very Skyrim. Climbing all the way up. How does this place still have a good rating on? What? Queen Icebella?
It's getting closer, but the nose still isn't right. Hello there. Welcome to my gallery.
V?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
mistaken.
It took her
My
over.
name is Icebella.
It is Icebella.
I'm not sure I agree.
Well, I sign all my work that way, so you will address me as such.
Noted.
Wow.
And you
I
are...
wondered if that icy hand would
Graham.
come back into play.
King
Wow.
Graham. Compassionate, don't you remember?
No. Sorry. It doesn't ring a bell.
But we had an adventure in Tanalor. You saved me from that quicksand? Oh, the Hobblepots. You remember the Hobblepots, right? I rescued you from that... this... tower?
I assure you that wasn't me. And I recommend dropping the subject immediately.
Talking
My
rhymes?
Apologies.
It's been a while since I've had a visitor. Did you enjoy my puzzles?
I did. I always have.
And the art?
Where did you learn to sculpt?
Oh, a friend taught me.
Guess this would have been Nice had we done the opposite.
I see.
And what brings you to my ice palace?
I was told that if I made it to the center of the labyrinth, my family would be here waiting for me. Do you know where they are?
Oh, the Sphinx must be playing a game with you. I love my best friend, but she can be quite silly.
What?
Did you think those puzzles were designed to keep people out of this tower? I created this labyrinth to keep people in. I don't like it when my friends run away.
I had no idea you were holed up here. We would have come here sooner.
Oh, it's quite all
We
right.
love
The
adventures.
Sphinx was there for me when all my other friends moved on. She gave me this crown and dubbed me queen. Now I rule this tower.
Where's your two
Where did
wolves?
you take Rosella and Valenice?
Berenice. Now that's a name that sounds familiar. She's here, you say?
No.
Chiseling.
That's not what
Well,
I...
I'm sorry I haven't seen them. You'll have to file a complaint with the Sphinx.
Oh, I've got a few choice words for that Sphinx. She's back this way, right?
Where are you going? I told you no one ever leaves, right? Friends, escort our new addition to the carving room.
Let me go! I demand you release me!
Some vacation this turned out to be.
That's not good. That's a timer situation.
I could be remembering this wrong, but I couldn't see down here from the top level. Another Ice Palace curiosity, I guess. This carving room held some pretty dark secrets. I didn't want to know where all those ice blocks came from. If I squinted, it almost looked like an avocado. I was cold, upset, and didn't see any way forward. Then things got worse.
Excellent work. You, my friend, are a natural.
Where's my father?
Oh, Mr. Majesty, you've beat him here by a mile. He's trapped in a puzzle and can't figure out the solution.
Alexander! Stop! It's a trap! Alexander!
How's he figuring this out?
That's great work.
It's like, screw this, I'm gonna use magic.
Thanks.
Melt this whole place.
It's actually been a while since I've been called that. I kind of miss it.
That name does suit you. Now, just a few more puzzles
Conducery?
and
I
you
already
will
forgot
solve
the name.
the labyrinth. Your family is anxiously waiting
Caduceus.
for you at the top of that tower.
No! Leave him out of this!
I might need a hint on this one.
Oh, thank the shining stars he's no good at puzzles.
Good thing he's so dumb.
That should do it.
Okay. That was actually impressive.
Oh, Gwydion, I just wish your father could be here to celebrate your win. Pity that he only appreciates talents that are exactly like his own. I, however, love watching your clever magic. and encourage you to use it on this last.
Stop hitting on my son, Sphinx!
That's not true! It's never been true. How can I prove it to you?
There was no way I was going to lose my son again. I was wrong for expecting him to carry out my legacy. I needed to show him that I loved him for who he is.
Even if he's really
and
bad
who
at
he wanted
adventure
to become.
games.
If only I could just snap and share the unconditional love burning inside my heart. Wait. Perhaps I could. I needed to snap like I never snapped before.
Here we go.
I needed to get fired up.
Literally.
Come on. Fireball.
Faster!
Ah!
Hell yeah.
Dad? Was that you?
The flame
Using
had
magic.
cleared up the ice spell.
That's
That
right.
was hardly on my mind at that moment.
Not that well. How'd you jump that high?
Son, I love you. Just the way you are.
Aww.
I wouldn't make any sudden moves if I were you.
I could say the same for you.
Do you think your tiny human arrow will pierce my skin?
Use the golden arrow.
It's not your hide I'm aiming for.
Well then, take your move. Morons! Tiny arrows will never defeat the divine intellect of the Sphinx. I thought you were a man of the mind, Graham.
Stop toying with the Sphinx. Where are Rosella and Valanice?
Trust me, the games are done and my playtime is over. The Ice Queen will deal with your family now. Thanks for the entertainment.
Did you find anything particularly strange about that overgrown kitty?
You mean besides the fact that it talks, thinks itself pretty clever, and is incredibly manipulative?
Nope.
Manny.
Good
That fireball
call.
was sipping from this pile of Cosmolotion.
It would appear so.
It would be irresponsible for us to leave this pile of potions here like this. I think you need to set it ablaze.
There
Are
you go.
Sure?
You keep doing you, Alexander.
You do you,
Had
Alex.
to make this cheesy.
Burn this whole place down.
We have to find the girls before the Ice Queen does.
Find who?
Oh.
Thank the shining stars you're alive.
I could say the same for you.
The Sphinx told us that you were both trapped at the top of that tower.
Oh, did he now?
Don't you mean she?
Nope. The Sphinx is Manny.
Figures.
And the Ice Queen.
Yes, I suspected as much. All the puzzles had the essence of V. I knew for certain when I found this.
It's gotten certain. Whoa. I don't know what that is.
We need to get out of here before we all get iced.
I am not leaving without V.
The only way out is back through the labyrinth.
Let's solve it together this time.
I like it.
On the
Although,
way out of
can't you
that
just burn us the
labyrinth,
hole
we
in the wall?
decided to pair up based on who would best be able to solve each room.
Well, this
Nice.
looks impossible and dangerous. I hope we make it out alive.
Nonsense. You're just saying that because no one ever has.
Only
What's that from?
I could see both of the lines. After being tormented about Alexander for 18 years, it was about time I gave my daughter the full attention she deserved.
And ignore Alexander completely. Let's do it.
Up!
Got it! Yep. You have to watch what I'm doing. Dad, remember that one time we set up that Yeti on a blind date?
Yes. What about it?
Oh, nothing. No, in case anybody's curious, yes, I do still have some appetizers stashed in one of my pockets. Wish I had my spiky sword of fire.
There we go. Spiky sword of fire. fine now?
Why didn't you hand down the crown to Aunt Rosella?
She was always off on her
Freeze
own
last time.
adventures
Was she
with
not up?
Edgar. Then she had Gart, and she was much more interested in training him to be king. Looks like V had designed us into a puzzle death trap.
Choose our strategy.
I'll go down to the board, but you better keep me safe.
Always.
The Ice Guards were not highly skilled wits players like Manny. They only moved side to
Whatever, we
side.
beat Manny on the first
They
try.
never moved shields. I needed to navigate Nice to the tile with a door to win. Failure would not be good for our marriage.
Never
You're going
is.
to have to guide me. I can't see the whole board.
All right. Okay. So that'll bounce.
Did you remember to send that thank you letter to my sister?
I did.
This is my incredulous face.
I remembered you told me. I just didn't send it.
Oh.
You have a photographic memory. Why does this keep
Yeah,
happening?
you won at the
I don't
memory
remember
game.
chores.
Alright, so we'll... Alright, hold on. Gotta go off, okay.
I suppose now's as good a time as any to tell you this.
Spill it.
Your Cedric the Owl mug didn't fall off the shelf. I threw it away.
I don't blame you for
What?
that one.
I love that mug.
No, we didn't.
Well, it had mold in it.
That enhanced the flavor.
Can clean it. Oh, I can move her too. Clutch. Ow. Alright, hold on. Ah. If I move myself one more time, will you move over and... Oh. Did not work as planned.
So, can we find a sled for 4 when we're out of here?
How about a snowball war?
Can we throw pies at Yetis?
What about a game of tic-tac-snow?
Have you ever tried snowflake salsa?
We're so
I have, and
perfect
it's
for
tasty.
each other.
Want to build majestic snow corns?
Oh, I love our little inside jokes. Always seek... sorry, not the appropriate time.
Fair. Alright, let's start to move up this way. Still gotta go
Are
on
you
this
trying to trick
route.
me?
Crushed it.
Okay. The other one was probably a lot of different ways to do that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.